Hi guys, welcome back. It's the weekend today, so I just thought I'd come sit in the van for a bit. Oh, that's controversial. Cue the intro. Hi guys, welcome back. First of all, thank you very much to everyone that saw us at the Elect show. It was nice to see people. Got stopped quite a few times. Strange feeling for me, but it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even Adam, everyone recognised Adam as well. What we're doing today is kitchen again. So it's a Howden's kitchen. So this is what we've got here. Kitchen plan. I don't know where the spec drawing is, to be fair. So simple things. There's no socket there, but double socket, double socket. Double socket. They're having an outside light switch here as well because there's a light to mount out here. Isolation unit for the hob going in the cupboard. Double socket under the sink for a dishwasher, and then a hot tap as well that's going up here. Double socket down in this corner unit for the washing machine. Up top we've got a microwave, so either left or right or top. It's going to be another double socket to supply that. Under cupboard lights, just one feed for there. Which is that, gone, that's the same one. And then double oven going in this recess here. Fuse boards in this cupboard, so you'll sort of, the magic of, let's go in there. So, okay, I'll line the door up and everything. So, that light switch there, which controls the lights in here currently, is being moved across along with this one that does the dining room. It's being pushed through the wall with an undercover light, so it'll be a 3-gang switch. Oven's going here. Fuse board, that's here. It's a 16th edition Proteus one. I did say to them I could possibly use it. He's just turned around and said, no, I just want a new one. Fine by me, no problem at all. So that's being upgraded. It's already got 10 mil bonding to earth and to gas. 10 mil to gas and water, 16 mil and 25 mil tails, so that should be fairly straightforward. Outside light switches there. So this is currently, as it stands, classic old house. There is no sockets in this kitchen at all except for the cooker. So there's none here, there's none there. That's an old doorway that's just been blocked up. So these gas pipes, what we're doing, because we've worked quite closely with the gasman that we work with, is we're going to channel these pipes. Well, we're going to do a big channel for them. So they're coming on Wednesday, they're going to channel them all in the wall. That's just going to be cut off, and then I'm just going to run a new one straight from the board to the oven. The hob is I believe is a 13 amp one, but I'll have to just double check with the drawings. 8 spots going in the ceiling. That pendant is just being pushed over and it's having this fancy light fitted. A couple of outside lights. So all in all, quite simple. We've got most of the stuff out of the van. Jordan, if you're watching, there it is. One day. So yeah, we'll sort of just set up. I need to see what materials I've got really, because our whole centre is literally a minute down the road here. So I'm going to see what we've got cable-wise. Mattresses, I think we have got most things. If not, I'll just nip down there. So we'll get us up a bit and see you in a sec. Right, so my plan of attack is we've actually got everything we need. Enough cable, loads of boxes, loads of capping. Adam's just getting the laser out. So because there's no sockets here before, we'll be running like I've done before. New circuit from the board, whether it be a ring main, whether it be a ring final circuit, or a radial. Because we've only got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 sockets. You've got a washing machine, a dishwasher, and a microwave plugged into it. And probably a kettle. So, we'll see. I've just ringed the customer. He's not sure for the induction hob that's going here what wattage it is, so he's just going to get back to me now. Right, well that wasn't that, that was someone else. So whether or not it be 6 mil or 10 mil, so we can do that in a little bit, so that's not an issue. So Adam's going to laser the top. We'll just cut the boxes in first. We'll get the wall chaser out, do up, chase that. The ceiling's been overboarded, so we can knock loads of ceilings in the hole and in the holes in the ceiling. It looks like it has been rewired at some point. So it's new colours. So obviously with the 8 down lights going in here, we'll tap off of that to do the undercupboard lights. So whether or not I get rid of the switch cable from here and just run a 3-core over, depending how it falls. You know what it's like, you play it by ear halfway through the job, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're gonna knock them out, go up, we'll knock some holes in the ceiling, sort of find our way back to the board. It's good that we can knock holes here because the bathroom's above and it's tiled above. So there's no way we're gonna get the floor up whatsoever. Just got a laser in my eye. Really know what else to say to start with until we start to get cracking. Yeah, I'll stick it on the tripod and sort of give it a whirl. Okay, what I'm going to try today and let Adam have as much go as he can, as long as he keeps his ear defenders on. Sorry if his mum's watching this. Yeah, nice and square, nice and neat. I bought him a little puffer the other day. What's it? Marksman, that's it. Little puffer, let's call it puffer. Little chaser out, so microwave one. Get that in. Adam's going to do this one now. Chase up. All we're going to do is just come straight down, straight through the box, out to the washing machine one here, back in. That'll be then the outlet. That'll go up, down, in and out for the microwave, down, out here, and it's going to go down, across for the sink dishwasher one, straight across the back. I've done the chasers over here off camera to this one, and then that one will go back up, and I've done that just in case we do a ring. It's all depending when I cut holes in the ceiling how easy it is to get across. So that box to go, that's the outside lighting. So that's just going to be spurred across and do a few switch spur for that. So I'll set the camera up again, I'm a bit more of a tidy, but the chaser's working ace as usual. There's no dust there, pretty much that's all that came out of it. So just big bits, no actual dust. So make sure we've got our masks on still though. Yeah, Adam's going to do that one. And then I will have to nip the shop a little bit because it's a 10mm cable we need for the induction hob. So that's the only thing we haven't got. And also I've lost my bloody hole saw arbor as well. So I'm just going to grab one of them. Right, I've just nipped the shop to get some 10mm cable. And they had my stuff in. So I got a set the other day, an open day, my whole set the other day, the Mighty Rods Pro. So it's got all the, well you can see this, all the fancy attachments, the magnets, the lights, the hooks, the chain, everything like that. That with the flexi nylon bit inside. I got the drawer tape as well, which I desperately need. Everyone keeps telling me to get for the flexi conduit. So got that as well. And they sent me their version of the cable tongue, so Adam can have that because I've already got one. And they were meant to send me the bag, the really nice bag as well. As I bartered with him. I said to him, I'm not buying it, wasted money, I'm going to Elex soon. He was like, oh, I said, well, chuck that in. And also chuck me the case in. And he was like, oh fine, yeah, alright then. So I think I got it all for 110 quid, which is a bargain really if you look online. So I've got toys to play with now. Adam's been busy, got that one done, that one over there's done. Got a bit of a sweep up. 10mm, looks like we're just gonna have to come straight up, find a hole, do loads of holes in the ceiling. Oh yeah, I bought a new bit as well because I lost mine. God knows where that went. Straight across, and then I'll do quite a deep chase, I think, because obviously it's going to come out of this island unit here in the hob. So I'm just going to fart around with it afterwards, get the sockets sort of in place so we can start cutting some holes in the ceiling and look at cable runs. places now. They're going in. I gotta tell you, I am in love with the wall chaser, and I'm not doing this to rub it in Jordan's face. Like, genuinely, it's ace. It does save a hell of a lot of time and mess, really. I'm just literally, it's just all the little long bits that fall out. So that's up there. So what I'm doing as well, some people might say this is a stupid thing to do. Some people might call me a genius. I'd call me a genius, but I need to bring the 10mm down into this bit here. I don't want to bring it down the far side and behind the unit. If that wasn't in, I'd bring it low level and clip it with some all-round band, or any appropriate fixing is other available. But I'm going to do a radial for kitchen. So it's going to come in here, back out, up, across, back, down, here, out here, down, socket here, back up, there to here. Then that's this is going to go up and drill through for the outside light. 10mm, I'm going to bring it across the board, across the ceiling, or here, down this, and I've channeled nice and deep behind this double pattress. So that's then going to run, Adam's already marking out here to drill it there. That's then going to run behind that pattress and go straight down, and then it's going to come out into the wall. Reasons why: I don't want to do another chase to the side. The socket then covers the zonings for it running up straight down. So I just think it was realistically the best option to do. Obviously you can all crucify me in the comments. A little bit more tidying up, a little more chasing. The undercupboard light, I'm just going to bring it back down in this chase and just cut a little notch out the capping and bring it out so that fits there. So that's quite straightforward. Just got a notch a little bit up there, notch a bit behind the pipes, and then channel a bit out with the pipe work. Unfortunately, the wall chaser won't fit in there, so do it the old-fashioned way. Also, before we go any further, new work top, new work hat, on the job work gear. I'm not affiliated or associated with them or anything. I just saw someone bought some the other day, so I thought, give them a go. It's nice stuff. I did say to them to do a video on my channel and whatnot and show it off. They said they'll give me a discount code for you guys, so I'll put a link in the description below. This is their Instagram, on the job work gear. And so I'll list it all below, and if you use Insta10 at checkout, you get 10% off. So I'll put it at the bottom. Right, we're pretty much set now. Obviously we can't do much because this is in the way and all the pipes are still connected. So that box needs to go in. Oh yeah, you've already done that, haven't you? I just unscrew it. That one needs going in. I'm just waiting for a few batteries to charge. So I've got my 4-inch hole cutter in, where is it? Here. So I'm going to knock a hole above each chase to see what layout we've got. I think the joists run that way, I think. So put one there, we'll put one near the roof of the box over there and just sort of suss out, and then afterwards, once we've sort of got where we can with the cabling, we can sort of plough down lights as well. Okay, I'm trying to get footage as and where we can, but we're just one of these jobs where you got to crack on. Right, it's trunking on the outside of the boardroom, so we can come out of there straight up. There's, you can't see on this, it's up there, there's the earth bonding and the 6mm that run across down. So we've done a hole above each chase, and then done one on the edge. So there's a joist on this edge, joist on this edge, joist on this edge, that we can then get spade bit through to feed the 10mm. So we easily feed the 10mm across, round, that should be fairly straightforward, as well as then getting a new 2.5 cable up and across and down and then back up. The old 6mm cable, I mean, I cut this hole because I saw, sorry, I cut this hole to start with because I saw the old cooker rubber cable. So then I smashed this out with a hammer just to make sure that someone hasn't just connector blocked that and then run it to new colours, but the new 6mm is actually just there. So that's just going to be pulled back up, disconnected, and then the new one's just going to be fed from there to the cooker, which is just going to go here. So it's fairly straightforward. So we'll cut all these bits out now, and then we'll start feeding the 2.5 across to here, and then we'll do the 10mm first, Ad. We'll get the 10mm across, get the pain in the arse one out of the way, get that fed down to the back of this. So Adam's put the box in for me, so we've got the gap behind here that we can then just feed the cable down, and I'll leave it in a loop here where the plaster comes, and the kitchen fitter can just pop it in the back of the cupboard. Right, so we've got our long 10mm in, slip behind the box nicely, up through all the joist holes, The new rods are good. So if you can see over there, the little chain hanging off. Adam called them anal beads a second ago. I have no idea where we learnt that from. So that's going quite well, happy with that. Gonna pull 2.5 up now, take it down to a first point, and then once that's in, it should be fairly straightforward to then feed the rest. The joys of having someone work for you. Little snack pot here. Oh, it was cucumber. Oh dear, I thought she cut me apple. There is apple. There's apple and cucumber. Oh, she's a monster. Phone again. Should never cut towards you, Adam. Right, the reason Adam's doing that, I have been doing it, but Adam's going to give it a go without cutting himself or losing a digit. Because my wholesaler doesn't sell oval capping, what we're doing is just cutting the edges off that one so it'll fit in. We're trying to anyway. So that's pretty much done for this, so quite happy with that. It's taken a bit longer than we have because we've just been faffing around with the super rods and looking at things, so that's what happens on a Monday. Next thing after we've capped this, we'll start doing a plan for the downlights. So I think we said 8. I've written 8 down on the quote. Well, on my iPad when I went to quote it up, I just sort of jot things down on the notes, get home, write it up, do it properly on my computer. But I forgot to bring the thing with me on the computer, so was a wall in here, so we're sort of working off this line here. The edge of the light switch there is sort of the last bit on the worktop counter, which is sort of there. So that'll then, I'll sort of include this bit into the ceiling because obviously it's been boarded across. It's been overboard and skimmed, so this bit now is coming out 600, so we sort of incorporate that wall, because sometimes you could then put another light here, but because the tall boy unit's coming out so far about here, we sort of include that in it to make this one ceiling. So I think 6 should be fine, to be honest, but it's all depending on where joists lay. I mean, we know we can mark out exactly where the joists are through the holes we've drilled, obviously coming across, so measure it out, do a little diagram on a piece of paper, and then and work out what's what. Right, I've had a bit of a sweep tidy up, capping's all on now, so that's cool, done that. I've marked out light wise, so I'm not sure how well you can see this. So we've got one here, there's one there, we've got rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 700 from this wall because of the joist, the way it's lay. I've measured off this line here to a degree, 600 that way, and then they are 600 off the wall. That one I've not done the measurement because I've measured it from this way because of the dodgy angles and everything. If any of you lot have done this before, you'll understand what I mean, but people that are new to doing downlights, if you've got shit like this, you'll never be able to get it properly square. Just work your way from one wall, do your measurements that way. So I'm going to do, because it's been overboarded, I'm doing 4-inch holes on them measurements to then figure out, obviously then probably a 4-inch hole next to that pendant to figure out how I'm going to pull it this way or that way, or I don't know yet. It's one of these things, you plan it out the best you can, but when you come to it, it just doesn't allow you to do things. So figure out where that, obviously turn the power off, figure out where that is. Depending if there's any slack on it, if not, it's going to be a Wago joint box up in the loft, and then just do a tail out probably to the nearest light, which is here. Right, we are, I need to stop saying right, don't I? Downlights are cut out. We're just feeding through. So this is the loop in, loop out. That's the switch, but we're just going to cut that and get rid of it because I'm just going to cut it off there as well. It's not needed because it's been moving here. So we've got loop in, loop out. We're going to take a live feed as well to go across to the undercovered lights. So we're not going to take a live feed, obviously we'll just pinch it off here. So I'm going to use a 3-core and earth. So 1 core will be your supply over, and then 1 core will be the main lights, and the other core will be the undercupboard switch. So I'll just do a big box here, and then we're just going to have to run another 1 mil across down over here, down this capping halfway through. And then we could chop out that wall and then stick the box in. I was just pulling it, yeah mate, oh you can't really reach it. I need to get another hop up really. You get it, yeah? Go on then. of action. That's it. Alright, just untake that. Gotta say, these new rods are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's loads of different attachments that I need to try and play with, but... Oh, it's this one that needs to go in anyway.
Yeah? Got on.
Yeah, we'll end up pulling some back. So, disgusting. I've not cut the cooker off yet, but that's to be done. I pull the cables through there, so you got the 10mm and the 2.5 go in there. Once the cooker's cut off as well from there, because I did the bathroom last year, so we actually cut off. There was a 10mm in there originally, which I've forgotten all about until I just took the board off, chopped that off. So ideally we'd like to have used that, but it was cut off, so it gave us enough space to then put another 10mm in the board, remove the 6mm to put another 6mm in for the cooker over here, and there's a spare weight. I mean, I'm putting a bigger board in anyway, so RCBA one. So that is really it. We're going to start plodding along with this. There's not a great deal I can show you on this job, but it was funny. I was talking to Dan from DSS the other day, and I was like, you know, there's some jobs you can record, because obviously sometimes you can record an empty house like this. Sometimes you physically can't. It's impossible, or some people just don't want you to. I just said, you know, every kitchen is different. So especially the trainees that are looking at it, where you look at my other kitchen job, the fault finding one, or one before at the bungalow we've been at. You know, one stud partition walls, one's solid brick, one's fault, one that actually has no fucking sockets whatsoever, so you have to put a new circuit in anyway. It's worth recording it so you can all see the different ways that, you know, it's done. So I'll pop this in, we'll do that, but there's not going to be a massive amount of footage, but I will see you in a sec. Pretty much it's wrapped up here for today. It's 4:45, so it's sort of staying like this for the time being. I'm just going to cut the cooker off now. Just going to feed that and put that capping back on. Downlight's pushed up. We're just going to do a downlight plan. The outside lights on. Everything's capped. 10mm ready. We're having a quick tidy up. I'm sweeping it up. Adam's going around with a hoover, I think. So yeah, it's not a crazy one, this video. It's just putting stuff out there so you can see how much it varies in different kitchens, you know, size-wise, ceiling-wise, pipes in the way, you know, all different bits and bobs. So I am going to do a video very soon of pricing job up. You know, I know George just done one Artisan. I've been thinking about it for a while, about, you know, new people coming to the trade, how would you price it? I might price stuff completely different to, you know, Dan from DSS, Chris, CJR, Jordan, you know, James Beck from J Beck Electrical, you know, completely different. We're all different parts of the UK as well. Obviously I'm Midlands, a lot of the lads are down south, Cambridge, Oxford, up north, Leamington Spa and whatnot. Leamington Spa up north?
No, south.
South, so is what I know. So yeah, it's just one of them. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.